Hello lads and ladies, you're watching Football Daily, and yes, it's that time of the week again, it's transfer talk. With the transfer window opening again in just 12 days, get in, we will be covering all the latest rumours from around Europe. But if you hear any transfer rumours yourself, remember to tweet them in. To do so, make sure you're following us on Twitter and tweet #TransferTalk to me at DoogieFFTD or the Football Daily account. Also, as ever, make sure you like and subscribe. With Mourinho gone from Old Trafford, we can now finally focus on what matters, the transfer window. And kicking off today's roundup, we have news on one of Europe's most talented youngsters, Nicolas Pepe. The 23-year-old Ivorian has been a revelation in Ligue 1 this season, with 12 goals and 5 assists to his name in 18 games at the time of writing. This superb form has led Lille to second in the table, as they look on course for their best finish since 2010-11 when they finished as champions. This form hasn't gone unnoticed, with French newspaper L'Equipe reporting that Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea are all monitoring a situation, with the same publication claiming Lille are open to negotiations. Lille owner Gerard Lopez has previously stated that Pepe won't be going anywhere in January, but it now appears the club's stance has softened, with the club open to bids starting at £45 million. Arsenal appear to be the frontrunners, and their head of football Ralstonelli hasn't ruled it out, claiming that Welbeck's injury alters his previously apathetic attitude towards the winter window. Fans of Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea, we want to hear from you on this though. Would you be keen on a move for Pepe? Let us know in the comments below. Sky Italia are reporting this week that Juventus have scheduled a meeting with super agent Mino Raiola with numerous topics on the agenda. Primarily the meeting is about the contract renewal of Moise Kean. The 18-year-old was viewed as one of Europe's most promising players a few years ago, but his career has slightly stalled in recent times. He spent 17-18 on loan at Hellas Verona, where he scored 4 goals in 19 league appearances, but couldn't prevent their relegation to Serie B. And since returning to Turin in the summer, he has been limited to just 14 minutes of action. It's perhaps unsurprising considering he's having to compete with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Paulo Dybala, Douglas Costa and Mario Mandzukic, but it's fair to say that Keane's development hasn't gone as smoothly as expected. Sky also claimed that the futures of Matthijs de Ligt and Paul Pogba were discussed. De Ligt is a ready-made replacement for Chiellini and Bonucci, but Barcelona appear to be the front runners, and Pogba's potential move has surely evaporated with Mourinho's departure. But we want to hear from you. If you were De Ligt, who would you join? Juventus, Man City or Barcelona? Vote in the poll above. We make a trip to Spain now, where Barcelona have reportedly drawn up a list of potential replacements for Luis Suarez. And it's certainly going to be no easy feat. Since joining the Blaugrana from Liverpool in July 2014 for £65 million, the 31-year-old has gone on to score 163 goals in 218 appearances for the club in all competitions. The 106-cap Uruguayan signed a 5-year deal with the club in 2016, but he'll be 35 by the time that expires, so this is very much his last deal. You expect his game time to be closely monitored in the interim, so expect a replacement to be brought in the next 12 months. According to Mundo Deportivo, the names in the hat are Ajax's Kasper Dolberg, Leipzig's Timo Werner and Celta Vigo's Maxi Gomez. All under the age of 23, they are certainly the right age profile to be Barca's next number 9, but out of that lot there is one clear choice. Maxi Gomez may have contributed an impressive 12 league goals already this season, but Timo Werner is much further ahead in his development. Gomez has only got 1 full season of football under his belt, whereas Werner has contributed at least 20 league goals for the last 2 campaigns, and has 9 goals in 23 caps for Germany on top. So if we were Barcelona, we'd recommend Timo Werner, but who would you go for? Let us know in the comments below. Chelsea have a serious issue on their hands. The success of Reece Nelson and Jadon Sancho abroad this year have shown English youngsters that the grass can sometimes be greener on the other side. Now, due to the depth of their squad, which is pretty exceptional in every department bar strikers, they are struggling to give regular minutes to Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Despite a series of impressive displays during pre-season, 18-year-old Hudson-Odoi hasn't played a single minute of Premier League action this year and has been limited to just 216 in the Europa League. And the Under-17 World Cup winner has seized the opportunity, scoring a goal, providing an assist, as well as completing 3.5 dribbles and creating 2.5 chances per 90 in the competition. Now the Daily Mail are reporting that Hudson-Odoi will leave Stamford Bridge before his contract expires in 2020. And there are some big names supposedly after his signature, including Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig and Monaco. The player is currently valued at £25 million, but if the club wait until the end of the current season, potential suitors would only have to pay a UEFA compensation fee, likely to be in the region of £2 million. What an absolute snip. Chelsea, get that new contract on the table now. But it's not all bad news for Blues fans, with Diario Gol reporting today that Ousmane Dembele is open to a move to the club. with the same publication claiming that he has already held initial discussions over the potential transfer. It appears that Maurizio Sarri has run out of patience with Alvaro Morata, who continues to struggle in West London. Despite scoring 16 goals in 45 Premier League appearances, the 26-year-old Spaniard still isn't a guaranteed starter, and murmurs of discontent off the pitch continue. He looks a far cry from the player who helped Madrid and Juventus win 13 trophies in 5 years between 2012 and 2017, which included 4 league titles and 2 Champions Leagues. If Sarri could offload Morata for anywhere close to his £60 million transfer fee and bring in the ridiculously talented Ousmane Dembele, then it could well be considered the move of the century. Whether Barcelona are actually prepared to get rid of the 21-year-old, who despite his difficulties has still contributed 12 goals in 19 La Liga and UCL games, is another matter entirely. What do you guys think of this move though? Is it paper talk or a real possibility? Let us know in the comments below. It's now time for our headline story, and my goodness, it could be a big one. According to Spanish paper AS, Isco could be about to be offered a lifeline out of his Real Madrid nightmare. The 26-year-old 4-time Champions League winner is currently at his lowest ebb since his €30 million transfer from Malaga in June 2013. He has started just 2 of Real Madrid's last 10 matches, and has not even been included in the matchday squad on 2 occasions in that period. The former fan favourite is now being jeered by the same fans who once idolised him, and appeared to give as good as he got in their 3-0 home defeat to CSKA. Now, Man City, who have expressed an interest in the player in the past, are sounding out Real Madrid to explore the feasibility of a potential move. The 34-cap Spanish international is under contract to the Bernabeu until 2022, and he has a minimum release clause of €700 million. But the citizens' hierarchy are hopeful that his obvious displeasure could tempt Florentino Perez to cash in on his asset. Either way, the newspaper claims that City are prepared to offer €86 million to test the club's resolve. And what an exciting signing it would be too. Obviously Fernandinho needs replacing, but people forget that David Silva turns 33 in January. And who better to replace the City hero than the man who has contributed 0.5 goals per league game over the last 3 seasons. So that was transfer talk for another week. What did you guys think of the stories? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I think Isco to Man City and Timo Werner to Barcelona would be really exciting prospects. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Have a great Christmas, guys. See you soon.